Turn to 5 on your health right now. We were just talking about this a few minutes ago. Another major food recall due to salmonella. Quaker Oats says that the bacteria may have contaminated more than a dozen different flavors of its popular granola bars and cereals. Here with us now is Dr. Todd Ellerin, Chief of Infectious Diseases at South Shore Health. It's always great to see you. And thanks for coming in. You know, you see those images and they're immediately recognizable. People go, well, I've got that, I've got that. So Quaker Oats says that no one has gotten sick yet, but eating something with salmonella, it sounds like it could be dangerous, right?
Absolutely. There are over 1 million cases of salmonella a year, about 25,000 hospitalizations, and over 400 deaths. So, you know, that's the serious part. And it feels like we were just sitting here talking about the cantaloupe and salmonella outbreak.
Right.
And but I think the key part here is Quaker Oats has recalled its products before anyone has gotten sick, and that's part of what's important about food safety in the U.S.
Has gotten sick.
That's right.
Oh, that's good. All right, you mentioned the cantaloupe recall, and you know, light dawns on Marblehead here. What is the latest on that recall?
Right, so in the past week, there's been about 73 more cases. So there's over 300 cases. About 120 have been hospitalized, so a little less than 50%. We think this is an especially virulent form of a few different salmonella. And there's been one more death since the last time that we talked, so 4 deaths in total. It's serious, but hopefully the numbers are slowing down. I still think it's too soon to eat cantaloupe unless you know it's not part of the Malakita or Rudy brands.
All right, so that's a great point. It is the holidays, of course, and typically that means there are spreads, there are food trays out on the table, other homemade goods. You know, as you go through, is there anything you should avoid?
Look, Eddie, in the past year with salmonella, there's been outbreaks in ground meat, in onions. We just heard about the cantaloupe. So, you know, previously there was salmon as well. So it can affect different food groups. But here's the thing. There's 330 million Americans eating about 3 meals a day. That's 1 billion meals a day. Most of it is safe. I do think that if you're immunocompromised, elderly, you should avoid things like raw shellfish and things like that. But the truth is, there's lots of things around the salad bar that could be contaminated. The important thing is we're checking on it. Most of it isn't. And to seek help, if you have fevers, diarrhea, cramping, and things after you eat, seek medical attention.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Seek medical attention because that could help and answer some questions for you.
There's a lot of food diversity in the U.S. There's a lot of food. Most of it is safe.
I hadn't done the math, but you're right. If you do 339 billion people, how many meals are consumed in a day?
And we can't test all the food. We can't test down to zero. There's about 3,000 deaths a year. We want to get that number down, but you know, it could be a lot higher.
Dr. T, great to see you.
Good to see you.
Take care.